And then my son, who's a huge graphic novel fan, came to me and said, "You got to do it, Dad. It's a great medium. It's terrific. It's the wave of the future." And he talked me into it. And I'm very glad I did it. It's been an incredible experience, and I think it really is a great way to lay out a very complicated topic. And my hope is it will help with the challenges that face us going forward, which are really threefold. Challenges face the bill going forward, which are threefold. I keep calling it a bill. It's a law now. Some point out the other day. I'm still in the mode of writing it. It's a law now. Three challenges to the law going forward. The first, as you know, is the Supreme Court decision that's upcoming. We don't know what's going to happen to the Supreme Court, so that's the big threat. If the mandate is removed from the health care bill, it guts it. The second challenge is the election. Now, despite what candidates will tell you, it's really going to be pretty hard to repeal this law. It was really hard to pass. It's going to be really hard to repeal it. Unless the Republicans get both the White House and at least 55 seats in the Senate, they're not going to be able to make serious damage on repealing it. Then finally, the third risk, and the one folks aren't talking about, what may be most important of all, is the role of the states. Through a political compromise, the decision was made that states should play a critical role in running these health insurance exchanges. And the health insurance exchanges are the centerpiece of this reform, because they are the place that individuals can go to shop for their new, securely priced health insurance. But if they're not set up in a way which is transparent, in a way which is convenient for shoppers, in which allow people to take their tax credits, use them effectively to buy health insurance, it will undercut the whole purpose of the bill. Now, a number of states have expressed no interest in doing so. A number of states like California has been a real leader. I think it was the first state to pass an exchange bill. It's been a leader in setting up its exchange. It's a great example. But California is rare. Only about 10 states have really moved forward aggressively on setting up their exchanges. A number of states have even turned down millions of dollars in federal government grants as a statement of some sort. They don't support health care reform. Now, I guess I'm enough of a believer in democracy to think that when the voters in states see that by not setting up an exchange, the politicians of their state are costing state residents hundreds of millions and billions of dollars, that they'll eventually throw the guys out. But I don't know that for sure. And that is really the ultimate threat, is will people understand that, gee, if your governor doesn't set up an exchange, you're losing hundreds of millions of dollars of tax credits to be delivered to your citizens. So that's the other threat, is will states do what they need to set it up? So those are really the three things to keep an eye on. I think really we're sort of in a bit of a waiting period now, obviously, till the Supreme Court decision, the election. If the Supreme Court decision goes in favor of the law, and if President Obama is reelected, states are going to then start to scramble like mad to set up their exchanges. States have till late 2013 to get them up and running. I think a lot of states won't even start till late 2012 doing it. So it's going to be a crazy year of 2013 setting these things up. But if it gets set up right, this is going to be something which is going to transform American health care. And I think by the 2016 election will be something President Obama will be proud about, or his successor will be proud about, rather than something he's hiding from.